46% of the FTSE 100 companies revised or restated their climate data in 2024. I think the devil in that detail is it was scope 1 and 2 data. So that was, let's go and say every company that's measuring emissions is going to start with scope 1 and 2. And 46% of them are publicly disclosing this information. And then they're having to actually revise that data or restate their numbers in subsequent years. And I think, Checha, we look at companies that we've worked with that were manually measuring emissions before, and then we kind of move them to a digital system and look at an auditable trail. I think we're finding that many of these organizations are actually having to revise and restate, first off, their boundaries, and then, not just their organizational boundaries of what they should be measuring and what they shouldn't be measuring, but then they're also having to then go and restate the data sources and get into the details that they had missed when they were doing it manually. And I think one of the challenges is if sustainability doesn't get it right on that first report, and that report is really what goes to senior management and says, hey, this is what our emissions are. And then next year they're like, oh yeah, we kind of left 20% off our balance sheet. That's like a big, that loses trust in the function.